Number one, overthinking everything. One of the biggest things that affects anybody who wants to start a garden is overthinking. My problem was when I wanted to start my first tomato plant back in February of 2009, I overthought everything. I was doing research on everything that I can think of how to start a tomato plant because, I mean, you think about it. You take one of these little tomato seeds out of a packet like this right here, these things are tiny. They are very, very small. And you're looking at them and you're thinking to yourself, okay, how in the world am I going to be able to grow a big old tomato plant from a seed very, very tiny, and like tiny little seed? That was one of the problems that I was dealing with. Well, guess what I was doing? I was suffering from paralysis analysis. I was analyzing it over and over again. I was thinking about it way too many times, and I really got nothing done. So one day, I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to take a T12, shop light, hold it close to the plant, cross my fingers, and hope for the best. The first few times, it didn't work. But once I placed light just maybe about 3 inches close, once the little ceiling came up, I wanted to keep the plant short and stocky, and guess what? The first baby leaves came out, and then the true leaves started to grow. So then, after that there began to happen, I realized that, hey, I can actually grow a tomato plant from seed. But the thing that was holding me back was overthinking it. That is the problem. Don't do that, okay? Just take the first step. It doesn't matter what the outcome's going to be. Just take that first step and just plant that seed. Get yourself a small container, put the seed in there, put it in a nice warm spot, and make sure you put something over top of it to hold the moisture and everything in. And then once the seed pops up, just take the cover off, let the seedling get a little bit of air, and have a light source. I mean, if you don't have a south-facing window or whatever, just place a grow light over it, or because grow lights today are not that expensive. In fact, these LEDs right here can be like as low as $10 on Amazon. All you need to do is just place the light in close to the plant so the plant's not stretching to get to the light source, and you're going to be fine. Number 2 is quitting, giving up too early. When I was growing up, I was playing video games and such, and one of the things that I hated was losing. I would get to like the final boss fight of a video game like Batman or whatever, and I'm fighting the Joker, and then I lose. And what's my reaction? I quit. I give up. I'm not doing it no more. I quit. I'm upset. I quit. I give up. I just throw the controller to the side, and it's like, I'm not doing this no more. Well, after a little bit, I decided, you know what? I'm going to do it again. Because, even though I wanted to give up, I was like, you know what? I just cannot give up. I don't want to give up. I want to keep trying. And that's the thing with gardening. You lose a plant dies on you, you try to start seeds, then all of a sudden a disease or a pest or, something comes and eats your seedlings or whatever, and you're like, I can't do this right here. I give up. Listen, there's a story about 2 miners, okay? They were digging in a mine. Now, what happened was that one miner who was digging in a mine was, constantly digging, and eventually he just gave up. He's like, I'm just hitting nothing but rocks. There is no gold. I can't find any gold. I give up. So the miner just gave up. So then another miner comes in behind him and decides, you know what? I'm just gonna dig a little bit further. The second miner only dug maybe about 6 inches. And guess what? He hit the gold. It was right there. See, the thing about it is that there's a saying that I heard is that, somebody gives up too early. They give up before they even know how close they were to success. A failure is somebody who gives up before they realize how close they were to success. Or if you think about the Wright brothers. The Wright brothers, how many planes did they crash before they got the Wright flyer flying right? Elon Musk, a guy that I follow behind, and somebody who I admire. How many rockets did he crash before he was able to land this Falcon 9 rocket and all that stuff too, right? Fail fast, learn faster, and you're gonna succeed, okay? But mistake number 2 is giving up too early, okay? I still kill plants. Even though I've been growing a garden since I was 5 years old, I still mess up and I still kill plants. And I don't know it all, okay? I'm still learning, and I'm always going to continue to learn, okay? Mistake number 3, not doing enough research. Now, thanks to the internet and everything, it's easy to get on a computer and type in something, like you want to learn about a fertilizer, or you want to learn about, okay, what kind of tomato grows well in this area here, or let me see, well, should I do organic or should I do synthetic fertilizers? There's many options. But the thing is, there is some misinformation out there that will lead you in the wrong direction. Do your research, but look at credible sites, university sites, university extensions. Talk to master gardeners. Talk to people who have been doing this stuff here for a very long time. You know, I talk to master gardeners and I look on university extensions to actually learn. Okay, so how do I grow this particular plant in this type of soil condition, or my leaves are looking like this right here, so what do I do? Some say, use milk for calcium, right? Some say use dolomite. Some say use soft rock phosphate. Talk to a credible source. Try to just don't settle for one opinion. Get a second opinion and compare the two and see which one you're comfortable with. Whichever one you're comfortable with, I say go with it.